Okay, looking very good. Um, something is a little. I think for something like this, what you can do is do the mesh display soften edge thing, and it doesn't look, it doesn't show those hard edges. Can you compare that with this one? See the difference? How like that looks all sharp and faceted, and this is really the same thing. Oops, over here, this one, but it looks softer. Um, That's probably the same with this mesh display, soften edge. Still looks a little bit hard there. I feel like maybe you missed an edge when you selected that because that looks funny. See, it's not doing it on that side. Wonder if we can step this thing back. No, no, because the history's been deleted. Yeah, so that's a little glitchy thing, but this, yeah, I would make sure that intersects that. What I'd probably do is just take these vertices and do the soft select so it kind of spreads it out along the whole thing and just move that up. Um, so it's intersecting. And yeah, actually you can do the same with this where it's up top here. Maybe do a so select, then B for soft select, but actually shrink it down. We don't want it to affect so much. And then just stretch that up in there. So it looks more like, it's actually supporting. Something went a little funny with the surface here. It looks like you've got, ooh, yeah, there's some really gummed up stuff here. And it kind of looks like when you see that kind of black stuff, that usually means that there's one surface on top of another, like two faces piled up on top of each other. Yeah, I can see that right there. See that when I see there's still a thing there? So you've got kind of a whole extra set of faces on here. We can try mesh cleanup, but I have a feeling it's not going to help. Mesh cleanup options under the remove geometry. Just check all these boxes. No. Yeah, maybe you did an extra extrude without kind of moving or scaling anything. But yeah, you have two sets of faces on top of each other, and you have to do some serious surgery to go in and delete those. Yeah, this end part looks a little odd, and again, it looks like maybe there's like an edge that wasn't selected for the bevel or two there. And it's interesting. This is beveled, but that's beveled different from that. I mean, this is not beveled. So just try to kind of select them all at once, and like bevel is one big set of things. Most of this stuff under the chair is looking good. I think you said something about not being able to bevel this one. Let's just take a look at that. Just then shift double click and then select these. Oops. Then yeah, shift double click and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Like so, and then Control B for bevel, and it's not working. Alright, so let's troubleshoot that. Usually that means there's some like extra geometry somewhere. And the other thing you can do, oh, you see that? That doesn't look right. So let's see if mesh cleanup is going to help with that. Again, mesh cleanup, same options as the last time. And nope. Yeah, there's a whole extra set of faces here. So what is it? Is it this? I think, yeah, I mean, I didn't even delete it. I just solved it by kind of pulling it out. Probably don't want this extra row here. Just do shift, right mouse click, delete edge. Don't ever just hit delete because it leaves vertices behind. Um, let's see if it's doing it so far. Nope. So there's probably other. So, you know, if it's failing, you can just try. Okay, so I know that edge is fine. So the problem is somewhere else. I just, you know, I can find out where the bevel's failing. Let's see if these will bevel. Oh, those are fine. Let's check this side. That's fine. Let's check these guys. I'm just undoing it after each time because I want to bevel. Oh, those are fine. This, that's fine. These, they're fine. Okay, I think we got everything. Let's see if it works this time. Oh, one more. I actually don't need to do this side because this isn't on top of the thing. I wonder if it'll let me like select these face loops. Ooh, this could be an easier way to select this because what I could do is select that face loop and then it converts the selection to edges, which I think is what Control F8? No, Control F10. Oh, I guess the only problem with that is then I have to deselect all of those middle ones, which probably won't be too hard because I can just use Control Select from the side view and just carefully deselect those. That's probably an easier way to select that. And then, wow, it's still not doing much, is it? Interesting because let's deselect the top because we don't really need that anyway. Alright, let's just troubleshoot one, check one edge at a time. Ooh, that's not working. Okay, so we must have another bad. There it is. You had those faces on top of each other, so now that one's working. I guess let's try that face loop thing again. Control F10, right, Control, well, just all that. Just do the bottom. Control B, yay! Okay, it was all worth it. Alright. So, but yeah, this is looking very good.